Hey, Obi, so give us a breakdown. By Joe Biden seems to be just fading out, huh?
I don't know if he's fading as much as he's just frozen in time right now, which speaks a lot for the gentleman as it is. Sorry about that, Joe.
But I didn't know. You think he's always made gaffes? He's always made gaffes. So it's more than that. Do you think? I don't want to. I don't want to wish, senility on the guy.
No, but that would go back 30 years.
Yeah,
so
It's always been like that.
I think the reality is, as we've all said on this show and others, is that the Democratic Party is so split with the progressives right now, and his numbers are pretty flat. He's gone up and down a bit, but Warren has steadily gone up. Her organization, as we talked about on the show previously, which I think gives her that strength. Also, if you look at it, you go to the primary side, and it's the question of, will Joe Biden win? The inevitable, right? And can he run against him? In 2012, that was the argument they all made for Mitt Romney.
Oh, is that right?
When they did that, against Obama.
Yeah.
He won the primary, as we all know.
Yeah.
But at the same time, and the conservatives didn't love him. They were on the fence about him. And as we all know what happened, it was a big shock on election night, they thought.
It's so true. And Elizabeth Warren, I got to tell you, because we have folks come on, progressives come on, and they like her, and they say, at least, and she says, I break up the tech companies. That's at least one idea I heard. It's an idea. But the fact of the matter is it me? Is it, somebody said, did you tell me she's too shrill? Was that the word you used?
I didn't use that, but
somebody said she's too shrill. She, with the head, she's like Supergirl, like she's like an Iron Woman.
She's the Energizer Bunny.
She's going to take off, and when she runs and jogs, and when she danced to Aretha, man, did you see that?
All the videos show her going to speak, running up on stage. You know what it's like trying to speak, Joe. Imagine running up, being out of breath, and still trying to speak.
and she's so, forgive me, and this is going to be racist. She's so white. She's good. She's whatever is the people of color.
You say she's got no rhythm, Joe. Is that what you're saying?
She's so white. She's like the way she runs. It's so, but she may surface. You're telling me, right?
Oh yeah. Well, she's been up there, and don't forget too, the calendar is sort of in her favor. When you look at the primary, they go Iowa. Yeah. Which if she builds up momentum and she's got great organization there, where do they go next? New Hampshire, the bordering state.
Oh.
Who won New Hampshire 4 years ago? Bernie Sanders beat Hillary Clinton.
Well, right.
So Sanders and her duke it out. Neighboring state.
Yeah.
If one of them picked that up in Iowa, I don't know what happens, and that becomes the inevitable question for Joe Biden. Well, is he inevitable?
Yeah.
And the weaker that argument becomes, the Biden campaign put a ad out that showed him leading the polls and the movement, the trajectory came out over the weekend. I hope it got pulled yesterday.
Yeah, wow, man. Yeah, just like that. So how does Biden step out? How does he step away? Is something wrong? Does something happen at home? It just doesn't surface and loses?
He's gonna keep duking it out. I don't see him at some point in the near future doing anything whatsoever. I think the only way something like that happens is for the good of the party, for unity and so forth. And he finds a way to bow out gracefully at some point. But I think it's a little early to talk about bowing out. A lot can happen between now and then. Warren hasn't really been battle tested either. Don't forget, she only had a scrutiny. So what happens to her when look? Kamala Harris, boom, she went to the top. They came after her after that debate. And her numbers came down. The floor fell out.
She can't. And stay with me for a second on that. On Kamala Harris, and God bless her, not saying anything negative. She just seems tired. She's like tired up there. She's tired with the tone of her voice. Maybe that's her. Maybe that's just the way she is. There's no way she surfaces. I said to you when we first chatted on the show, Tulsi Gabbard's the one, and sure enough, that's when she went after Kamala Harris in the debate, and then she was the most Googled candidate, Tulsi, and now here she is, an Army major. Do you think, where's the video? They should be shooting video of her. Maybe they don't want to, I don't know.
Not in the Democratic primary, Joe.
Yes, you're
in the general
right,
election.
You're right.
To your point, if she's
right.
a VP, you've talked about it before.
Yeah.
They could use it there, but this whole thing, it's another story.
Because the Democrats are like anti-military, anti-law enforcement, and anti-American. I'm just saying.
I would say that the issue of the war in Afghanistan and Iraq and different stories about that and the votes taken. With her being military, that brings that whole debate into question. And she wasn't voting on it back then. She was serving. So I think that's the place they don't want to go.
Yeah. And Bill de Blasio's doing good, huh?
Bill who? Oh, we're in New York. They do know him here.
Why would they put him on Town Hall on CNN?
Oh, it was
what was that?
Joe, it's Sunday night in August. What else are you going to do?
Yeah,
what else? They're going to air reruns of Colin Quinn or something like that, which is his great show. I mean, come on,
What was he doing? It was like, and he's not going to make the cut, is he, Bill de Blasio?
The funny thing is, as of now, he's not going to make the cut. But he's not dropping out. He was interviewed last night here in New York, and he was not dropped any sense of dropping out if he doesn't make the cut. The thing is, I believe it was December 7th, 2017, is the day Barack Obama announced for president. And now you have the Democratic Party taking 10, roughly 10, based on where it falls out the next day or so, 10 candidates running for president and eliminating them from the debate stage before the equivalent of 4 years later from Barack Obama doing this.
Right. Do you think that is not the way to do it? I mean,
I don't believe it is. It's frankly, it's anti-women to some extent. Kirsten Gillibrand, who has more on her resume than Barack Obama did before he became president. I don't like her politics. There's always questions about Barack Obama being qualified as president as far as experience. And so here's a woman who's going to be knocked off the debate stage just because the 130,000 small dollar donors they have to have and getting 2% in a poll, of 4 polls. I mean, this is getting to be the Democratic Party of exclusion.
Who do you think? So give us your, before we let you go, Obi, you're good at this. Who do you think is going to surface? It's going to be Warren?
Interesting thing's going to be who the knives are going to be out. Sanders will not go after Warren. They are friends. They're simpatico on the issues. Who else on that stage in this next debate will go after Warren? And will they pay the price that Harris paid for going after Biden?
Boom. E. O'Brien Murray. He's a political consultant, crisis communications strategist. E. O'Brien Murray. Obi, thanks, buddy.
Joe, thanks.
Always appreciate it. Always great chatting with you, man. And stay close because we got a lot to do. It's going to be a crazy season. 7:31.